Hey, and welcome back. I'm really happy today to be here up at the brand new Advance office. I'm here with Frank Gerdeman, and he's going to tell us all about what Advance is, particularly for some of the faculty out there who maybe don't know what it does, but it plays such a vital role in our at our college and our local community. So, Frank, welcome, and maybe you could tell us a little bit about what Advance is.
Sure, thanks, Scott, and I'm really excited to be here and share a little bit about our program with folks. So Advance is a unique entity in the community. It's really owned by the community and housed at the community college. Funded originally under the adult education funding from the state of California. A wide range of partners, we'll talk about those a little later. But the college is one of our valued, not just voting members, but also partners in the work we do. We have our own board, we have our own budgets, and we provide access to help adults meet their career and educational goals, and with local employers to help meet their workforce needs.
That's great. And I know one of the things you're really focused on is like local community interests, and particularly I think what we've been excited about as faculty is rolling out Tahoe Career Connect. So can you talk about this and just how that might play into what faculty are doing relative to meta majors and guided pathways?
Sure. Tahoe Career Connect is actually a product that we created in partnership with the Tahoe Prosperity Center here in the Basin, based on a model from Monterey. So we want to make sure everybody gets credit for the work that they've done and that we've been able to build on. It really looks at the idea of helping connect individuals to careers and educational programs that match their passions. Rarely does anyone wake up one morning and say, I want to study this or I want to take this class. It's, I want to do this for a living. This is something I'm interested in. This makes me a better person. This website and tool actually allows us to facilitate some of those conversations, both locally, face-to-face, and then again, independently for adult learners around the Basin who are interested in accessing this alone. There are a couple of things that you can do with this site. One is a career assessment that allows you to start identifying your interest, and then that allows you to better explore either careers or programs. Both of those connect to each other. So if you start in the career area, and we're only as fast as the Wi-Fi, but it's still pretty good here, he says.
Here it goes, great.
So this is based on Department of Labor information. You can pick the career you're interested in. You can see the types of jobs that are available. And once you get to the jobs, you'll see salary ranges, you'll see education levels, and this information is localized to the Basin. So this isn't national information, this is really within 50 and 100 miles of Tahoe. If you're interested in one of these, you can click on more detailed information. At this point, you can actually then see employment. You can see if there are any live job postings.
Wow.
And if, again, you can also go back and approach this from the programs area as well. So the programs are also aligned to those same entities. So if you're a student and you know what you'd like to study, you can explore the careers. If you're a career seeker and you're wondering what you're going to need to study, you can do that from either the career end or the program end. I think where there's a really exciting opportunity around meta majors is we can build that new meta major information into this system, and then you can actually search by meta majors. We believe we'll be able to have a pretty good start on that this year.
That's great.
The academic year 2019-20. So that will further facilitate, we think locally, that search and that ability to look at not only what you need to study, but what the opportunities are locally and regionally.
That's great, Frank. And you know what I like about this? It seems to me like it's updating itself so it has current jobs. A lot of career sites would be this static thing, but this is really relevant, so you can find real jobs on here.
It is. It's actually updated, I think, at least weekly by the fine folks at Economic Modeling Specialist Incorporated out of Moscow, Idaho.
Wow.
They do the back end work on all this. So they continually scrub Indeed.com, a few other sources, and have the most recent updated job postings. You can also actually access the job posting from the site. So if you find a job you're interested in locally, you click the link and it takes you to Indeed.com or some other job site where you can actually begin the application process.
That's great. And just for faculty out there, you're probably going to be seeing this at all our big events, Coyote Kickoff, Senior Day. We also have talked about using it in our classes, because the nice thing, since it's a website, so all of you out there, if you teach online, you can link this to your class, and then as we start to build out the meta majors, as Frank said, we can really have career data as like a primary part of our class, because I think so often we don't get to the career stuff, and it's like, why are we doing this if there isn't an outcome for what we're studying?
One of the other possible options I think that might be exciting for faculty is that there is the ability to plug in some of this information onto program pages on the college website. So you could land on the culinary page, for example, and see what the local job ranges are, salary ranges, and if there are any current openings. We can do that. There's another product connected to this called Alumni Tracker that actually scrubs social media and looks for where former LTC students and grads may have ended up. We're working with Donna Sowen and her team in Institutional Effectiveness and Research to maybe pull some of that data into not just Career Connect, but again also to the college website. So you could say, oh, well, there's 400 LTC graduates in the culinary field, and 120 of them work in South Lake, or 40 work in Reno, or 10 in Sacramento.
That's great. And another thing that your Career Connect reminds me of, and also I was just perusing your website the other day, is you're really focused on this collaborative model. So when you list your industry partners, it's a real long, you scroll down a real long list. So can you talk about that a little bit, and how important having that collaboration in our community is, and maybe in the future how we might develop some of that in our own areas as faculty?
So one of the things that's really exciting is the partnership that we've been able to establish here, and it's industry, it's government agencies, it's health and human service, community-based organizations, and of course educational institutions like the college, LT, USD, Alpine County Office of Education, etc. They are critical to our success and our role. They make it possible for us, one, to make sure we're actually meeting the needs of our participants, whether it's getting them training, getting them a degree, helping them finish high school. It's all in service of really increasing their economic participation locally. And we really need the input, feedback, and support of industry partners to do that. Obviously, we started with the lowest hanging fruit, which is tourism, culinary, and hospitality. We've built a fairly robust network, and that network comes with us when we're here at the college, when we're sitting in the annual supervisory committee meetings, for example, CTE, early childhood. I think we'll see that grow into some of the others, including business. We're also currently working on ski lift maintenance apprenticeship program with Sierra at Tahoe, Vail, and Squall Resorts. So you'll see more of that. One of the nice things about our work, one of the nice things about having the college as a member, is we gain access to the educational process, and the college gains access to our network. So it's really a nice reciprocal relationship.
That's great. And I know in 2019 you recently moved, so can you tell everyone how to find the advance office if they're at the college?
Sure. If you're at the college, come upstairs. If you come up the stairs, take a left and look for our sign and our lovely display. If you're a little tired or you need to take the elevator, it's even easier. Take a left off the elevator and you're at our front door. And
you have quite a team. We didn't meet them today, but great staff that you work with, and I'm sure any of you would be happy to talk with their faculty about what you do.
Absolutely. And I'd also say, especially for faculty, because you're dealing with students on a regular basis, if you have students that are struggling, not just academically or not even academically, but express a need for additional services or support, consider sending them to us. Our services are free. We're here to make sure that we provide access to everyone in the community, including the students here at LTCC.
That's great. Well, Frank, thank you for talking to us today. I appreciate everything that you and your team does here at Advance, and we just look forward to more success and collaborations and opportunities in the future.
Great. Thanks a lot, Scott.
Okay, thanks, Frank.